Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to the Northern Games Summit YouTube channel. Today we are introducing yet another speaker. With us today we have Jari Räisänen from Phoenix EXP. Hello Jari, how are you today?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you. Hope you're doing fine as well.
I'm doing good. Things are on a good track. We're going to have a wonderful event this year. Now, tell me a little bit about yourself. What do you do?
Yes, so I'm an entrepreneur and a self-proclaimed life coach. And basically, what a life coach is, they're a person whose goal is to help people get to new ideas that will transform their lives. And this is usually achieved by asking some impactful questions, providing some insights, and just being there listening to the person. But actually I have a unique twist on this concept. I have put my game industry skills to good use and have developed some games and gamified elements which support this process. So that's what I'm currently doing right now.
Right, that sounds pretty cool. How does one of these coaching sessions usually look like?
Well, it depends. I have developed this package, which consists of 3 different sessions. And the first session is where we discover the coaching subject for the person. So it's all about discovering and searching for answers to difficult or not so difficult questions in the hopes of finding something that could be worked on. And the next game/session is about digging deep on the topic that was found during the first session. So we are together trying to find what are the causes for that problem and what might be the solutions. And after the session we have together made a concrete action plan to do something about that challenge. And the third and final part is where we look at the results of the whole experience. What was gained, what new experiences were had of this whole journey, and what are the next steps. So there are 3 different types of sessions.
Yeah, right, that sounds cool. Where have you worked previously? How did you end up doing this?
Yeah, so once I actually hadn't graduated Comp yet, so I'm a Comp alumni. But during school I got to work for Manticore Games, which is a California-based company, and I got my job already before I graduated. And there I worked as an associate producer and game designer, creating all kinds of metaverse experiences. So, and Manticore Games are part of the metaverse industry, if you could say so. So I was there about 10 months, after which I decided I want to do something for myself, and hence Phoenix EXP was born.
Right. Yeah, do you have any favorite projects from Manticore that you worked on?
Well, I worked on 3 projects, and unfortunately only one of those ever got released. So I guess my favorite project is a project that hasn't been released, unfortunately, and it was my favorite project because there I got to work as a designer, and I got my hands dirty. I got to design all kinds of cool features and content, and actually I could implement them myself. Well, the only project that has been released is called Armored Force, which is a tank game, and I worked there as an associate producer. And it was, of course, a great project, quite a long one. Although even though I joined there halfway through the whole project, but I got to work with all kinds of cool people and had lots of fun testing out the different tanks. And while I was doing quality assurance, so that was also fun. But although I guess if I can't count if I don't count my current project, my all-time favorite project might be the last school project we did, which was called Iron Invasion, and it was my favorite because there I got to sort of make my like game of my from my like favorite genre, which is third-person shooters, and during that project I got to work with like sort of my like really cool people and got to do what I loved, which was like both producing and game design. And as a bonus from that project, I got to work at Manticore Games, so it was a pretty great project all together.
Yeah, sounds like that worked out pretty well. So,
Yeah.
have you been to Northern Games Summit before?
Yeah, I have been there in 2018 and 2019. Especially 2018 was a blast since it was my first year at school, and there were all these like great speakers like John Romero and some guy who has worked on God of War, which is one of my favorite games. So, and I remember the after party was also great. So I have had great experience at NGS.
Yeah, that year with Romero seems to be a legend among these circles. So you haven't given a speech there before?
No, I have just been visiting, and I'm really grateful for this opportunity to be a speaker myself this year.
Yeah, wonderful. Do you know already what your speech is going to be about?
Yeah, thankfully. So my speech is about finding your place in the game industry. And during this talk, I will share my own journey of self-discovery during my career path, as well as engaging the audience through questions and some little tasks. And the talk is mainly aimed at people just starting their professional journey. And the goal of the talk is to help people in their own journeys of finding their place in the game industry, which is, in my opinion, a really important thing to focus on.
Yeah, no, I'm sure the students especially will be very interested in that. So, what are you most looking forward to this year at NGS?
Well, of course, meeting all kinds of great people, since it's great to finally have the opportunity once again, like gather in one place to just discuss games and just connect.
Yeah, that's what we are all about. Hey, that's all the questions I have for you today. Thank you very much. Remember, guys, tickets still on sale. You can find them through the link in the description, as well as our social medias and such. Yeah, that's all for today. I'll see you guys at the event.
See you at the event.